Mama June, Honey Boo Boo, and Pumpkin cried out loud over Mama June's possible overdosing. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. It's not been easy for Mama June to deal with the consequences of drug life. At the same time, it's also not been easy for Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo to live without her mother. While Pumpkin was loaded with a lot of responsibilities all at once, Honey Boo Boo dealt with the absence of her mother when she needed her the most. It was not easy for all three of them to meet after so long. And as it happened, all the complaints and emotions poured down with tears. Mama June. Honey Boo Boo cries her heart out when she meets June. June and her daughters will have to deal with the rush of emotions when they meet each other after so long. The reunion episode is about to arrive on Friday. However, the platform has released a little sneak peek of how it goes. Pop Culture reports how Honey Boo Boo breaks down while meeting her mother. Everyone knows Alana had a hard time when June was not around her. Her teenage didn't go as a normal teenager has. And Honey Boo Boo will cry her heart out when June will be there in front. She will further explain how difficult it has been for her to go through each day when June was there in rehab. Honey Boo Boo says, "You don't know how many nights I cry myself to sleep just hoping and praying that you don't overdose." She also went through therapies to get some mental peace. Mama June. Pumpkin not ready to give Alana back to June. Pumpkin always had trust issues with June. Well, the fans also doubt June after her involvement in drugs. Ever since Pumpkin decided to meet her mother, she knew that her mother could ask for the parenting control of Alana. However, Pumpkin is clearly not in the state to give her away. It's been long for Pumpkin to take care of her younger sister. Moreover, Pumpkin knows that Alana will have a better and focused future for her with her elder sister and Josh than with June and Gino. Pumpkins explained her situation that it was not just her sister who she had to take care of, but there were also marriage issues and a little daughter to handle. Pumpkin further goes on to complain about all the issues she faced while June was away. Pumpkin didn't want to sound money hungry, but still goes on to explain her situation. The 21-year-old star says, "To know that me and Josh were struggling to try to do everything we could to keep a roof over Alana's and Ella's head. It's just like, but you were out here blowing $1 million, and you could not help me." Pumpkin has been in rage ever since hearing the exact amount of money June spent on her last year of addiction. The reunion was the time where she burst out all that was inside her. Well, that's good in some way and not in others. What do you think? Bursting out the emotions was good or bad? Let us know below in the comments. After a tumultuous period, June Shannon, known to the world as Mama June, was trying to piece her life back together. Her daughters, Lauren Pumpkin Efard and Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, had slowly begun to let her back into their lives. The road to recovery and reconciliation was rocky, but June was committed to making amends for her past mistakes, particularly her struggles with addiction. For months, June had been attending therapy sessions, support groups, and family counseling. Pumpkin and Alana cautiously observed their mother's progress, hoping that this time the change would be permanent. They had been hurt too many times before to fully trust, but there was a fragile truce, a tentative hope that their family could heal. It was a sunny Saturday afternoon, and Pumpkin and Alana were spending time together at Pumpkin's house. They were planning a family barbecue later that evening, something they hadn't done in years. The atmosphere was filled with a sense of cautious optimism. "Do you think Mama will show up on time?" Alana asked, a hint of skepticism in her voice. Pumpkin shrugged, trying to keep the mood light. "I think she will. She's been doing really well lately. Let's give her a chance." As they prepared the food, there was a knock at the door. Alana went to answer it, expecting to see her mother or another family member. Instead, it was a concerned neighbor, Mrs. Johnson. "Pumpkin, Alana, have you heard from your mother today?" Mrs. Johnson asked, worry etched on her face. Pumpkin felt a knot form in her stomach. "No, we haven't." "Why?" "I just saw an ambulance pull up outside her house," Mrs. Johnson said softly. "I thought you should know." Panic set in immediately. Pumpkin grabbed her keys, and both sisters rushed to the car. The drive to their mother's house felt like an eternity, each second stretching into painful uncertainty. When they arrived, A paramedic approached them as they hurried towards the house. "Are you family of June Shannon?" "Yes, we're her daughters," Pumpkin replied, her voice shaking. "What happened?" The paramedic's expression was somber. "We received a call about a possible overdose. She's unconscious but stable. We're taking her to the hospital now." Alana let out a sob, and Pumpkin felt her own tears welling up. They quickly got back in the car and followed the ambulance to the hospital, fear and dread hanging over them like a dark cloud. The waiting room was cold and sterile, a stark contrast to the whirlwind of emotions swirling inside Pumpkin and Alana. They clung to each other for comfort, their minds racing with questions and fears. "Why would she do this?" Alana cried. "I thought she was getting better." "I don't know, Alana," Pumpkin replied, her voice breaking. "I thought she was too. But we're here now, and we have to be strong for her." Hours seemed to drag by before a doctor finally approached them. "Lauren and Alana, your mother is stable and awake. You can see her now, but please be gentle. She's been through a lot." Entering the hospital room, Pumpkin and Alana saw their mother lying in bed, looking frail and broken. The sight of her brought a fresh wave of tears. June's eyes, filled with shame and sorrow, met theirs. "Mama, why?" Pumpkin asked, her voice trembling. "Why did you do this?" June's eyes filled with tears. "I'm so sorry, girls. I didn't mean for this to happen. I was feeling overwhelmed and made a terrible mistake." Alana stepped forward, her voice choked with emotion. "Mama, we need you. We can't keep going through this. We can't lose you." June reached out, taking her daughter's hands. "I know, baby. I know. I don't want to lose you either. I promise I'll do better. I'll get the help I need." June's overdose was a wake-up call for everyone. It was clear that she needed more intensive treatment and support. With the help of her family and doctors, June was admitted to a residential treatment facility where she could receive the care and supervision she needed. Pumpkin and Alana visited her regularly, their love and concern evident in every visit. The time in the facility allowed June to focus solely on her recovery without the distractions and temptations of the outside world. "I'm so proud of you, Mama," Alana said during one visit. "You're doing what you need to do to get better." June smiled weakly. "Thank you, Alana. I'm doing this for you and Pumpkin. I want to be the mother you deserve." One of the most crucial components of June's recovery was family therapy. It provided a safe space for them to express their feelings, rebuild trust, and address the underlying issues that had contributed to June's addiction. In one particularly emotional session, Pumpkin opened up about the toll her mother's addiction had taken on her. "I had to grow up so fast, Mama. I had to take care of Alana and my own family. It's been so hard." June listened, her heart breaking. "I'm so sorry, Pumpkin. I never wanted to put that burden on you. I was lost, but I'm trying to find my way back." Alana, too, shared her pain. "I miss the mama who was there for us, who made us laugh and took care of us. I just want you back." Through tears, June promised them both that she was committed to her recovery. "I'm here now, and I'm fighting for us. I love you both so much, and I'm going to prove it every day." As June's treatment progressed, the family began to see positive changes. June was more present, more engaged, and more determined than ever to make things right. She attended every therapy session, participated in group meetings, and worked closely with her counselors. Pumpkin and Alana also found solace in their own support networks. They joined groups for families of addicts, finding strength and understanding in the shared experiences of others. "It's okay to feel angry, sad, and scared," one group member told Alana. "But remember, you're not alone. We're all here for each other." Rebuilding trust was a slow and painful process. There were setbacks and moments of doubt, but there were also moments of hope and progress. June's actions spoke louder than words, and gradually her daughters began to believe in her commitment to change. One evening, as they sat around the dinner table, June made a heartfelt promise. "I know I've hurt you both, and I can't change the past. But I'm here now, and I'm going to be the mother you deserve. I love you both more than anything." Pumpkin and Alana looked at their mother, their hearts filled with a mix of emotions. They wanted to believe her, and for the first time in a long time, they felt a glimmer of hope. With each passing day, the bond between June, Pumpkin, and Alana grew stronger. They continued to attend therapy sessions, work on their communication, and support each other through the ups and downs of recovery.